Erectile dysfunction. Natural cure for impotence. Premature ejaculation and sexual. The effects of stress and anxiety. Erectile dysfunction is quite a delicate subject, and many men shy away from opening up to discuss their problem. Is very common. In fact, over 18 million men in the US are affected by but yet other estimates say the number is almost double the amount. It's common to experience as you age, and many men will experience it at some point or another, although chronic or long-term isn't considered normal. Erectile dysfunction, also known as impotence, happens when a man cannot maintain or obtain an erection, which stops him from having full sex, being able to perform or last in bed. There are many factors that go into a healthy erection, such as the bodily systems, hormones, blood vessels, nervous system, the brain, emotions and muscles. If a problem interrupts any of these areas, it can cause impotence. Let's look at what can contribute to heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, prostate cancer, enlarged prostate, damaged pelvic floor muscles, anxiety, insufficient sleep, medications, hard drugs, smoking, high alcohol consumption. There are a lot of factors that result in but the two most common are stress and anxiety, and it is important to note that these two contribute to high blood pressure and cholesterol. Although a small amount of stress and anxiety is good for motivation, if it builds up and becomes prolonged over time, it can cause unwanted responses in your body, impotence being one of them. When a man experiences impotence, it increases his stress response. This can lead to anxiety and even depression, which makes the effects of even worse. If you experience then it is likely that you'll experience performance anxiety, which of course can produce even more stress. Men often focus too much on satisfying their ego by making sure their partner is satisfied rather than themselves. In most cases, men are too proud to talk to their partner or seek professional help to discuss their problem, and may even try to avoid sex altogether, which can put a major strain on your relationship or your confidence if you're single. Stress management is key here, and it is likely that you've identified stress and anxiety to be the main cause of your Although this could be the case, it is still wise to go and visit your GP in case any of the above are contributing also. As well as a visit to the doctors, counseling and psychotherapists can be of great help to your concerns. Don't suffer in silence about As soon as you talk to your GP, the sooner they can identify the problem or contributing factors, and the sooner you can return to full sexual function. Let's look at the common treatments for penis exercises, blood vessel surgery, testosterone prescription medicine, injections, penis pump, quit smoking, reduce alcohol consumption, weight loss, sexual anxiety, psychological counseling. Sexual performance anxiety. Performance anxiety is one of the biggest contributors to This can cause constant worry or dreading of sexual encounters. Some men may even try to avoid sex altogether. Let's look at what men fear the most during sex. Getting an erection, keeping an erection, worried that they can't satisfy their partner, fear that their penis is too small, fear that partner's ex's penis is bigger than theirs, premature ejaculation, self-conscious about their image. Statistics show that most men worry about the above, but many men can experience anxiety just through watching excessive porn. They put way too much pressure on themselves and think women have all these ridiculous expectations. They worry about things such as comparing their penis to a porn star's penis. They think they need to give their partner 5 orgasms each time they have sex, and that they need to go at it for over an hour. It's easy to lose touch of reality when you get invested in porn, seeing a woman screaming at the top of her lungs, pretending to roll around in ecstasy. But this isn't the real world, it's pure fantasy. In some cases it can come down to wanting to feel validated. You may have insecurities by perfecting the sexual act on your partner, and you put way too much pressure on yourself to perform because you think this factors into the relationship, and that's what you have to do to keep her. It could even be due to past sexual experiences you've had. Sex is supposed to be exciting, passionate and joyful, not a time for worry, stress and anxiety. Men often see sex as some kind of goal they have to achieve to please their partner, but this is essentially exercising your ego. It is not really enjoyment. Sex should come from a place of intimacy and sharing of sexual pleasure. How better would sex be if you felt you were never being judged? Men have these expectations that can create all types of anxieties that don't necessarily matter. You should never look at sex as a task. It is all about pleasure for you and your partner. Let's look at methods to overcome performance anxiety. Learn stress management. Stress from work, relationships, or family can severely affect your performance, so learn to manage your anxieties. Learn how to release stress. Find ways to release stress such as working out, yoga, meditation, a hot bath, long walks, whatever works. Block negative thoughts. Bring your attention to the way you think during sex, as this can be your biggest turn off. Don't judge yourself. Relax and enjoy the pleasure. You can also practice this outside the bedroom to maximize confidence. Deep breathing. Deep breathing or controlling your breathing slows down your heart rate that increases due to anxiety. Slowing your heart rate down allows you to relax and focus. Talk about it. Talking to a GP, a close friend, member of family, or even your partner can help manage your anxiety and help you feel more comfortable. Enjoy sex. Sex is supposed to be about pleasure. Focus on the sensations you like, what you want from sex, and what your partner wants or likes. Share each other's fantasies. Don't focus on getting an erection. Too often men that have anxiety towards sex, as soon as they get an erection they put pressure on their partner to rush into it and get it in there, so to speak. There is no need for this pressure. If you get an erection, fine, that's okay. This means you're turned on. You don't need to rush into anything. One of the biggest things men stress out about is when they are fooling around with their partner. They have taken their clothes off but they aren't erect. Don't worry if you're not completely erect when you're taking your clothes off. Don't let new or past fears stop you from enjoying sex. You can't let anxiety overpower you. Focus and tell yourself you want to use your erection. You can control your anxiety. Don't let it control you. Don't rush. Try to relax and enjoy what you're doing. Get into a flow. There is no reason to rush to the finish line. Sex life. Exercise is great to get the blood flowing. This, along with a healthy diet, can greatly improve the blood flow to your penis. Plus, seeing your body imagine change will improve your confidence overall. Get professional help. Sex therapists can help pinpoint any difficulties you may be experiencing. They will also identify any issues you've experienced in previous relationships or sexual encounters. Quit watching porn. Porn is simply fantasy. Too often men compare themselves to porn stars, the size of their penis, the duration and positions they can perform, etc. This isn't how it is in the real world. Penises are of average size more often than none. Women find penis size to be at the very bottom of the list, if even on the list at all, of their wants needs in a man. Most women find huge penises a turn off. Although it can be visually stimulating, it isn't physically. In fact, it can be a very painful experience. Also, the average duration a couple has sex in reality is between 5 to 15 minutes. Porn isn't at all sex education, it is pure fantasy. Distractions are a no-no. Concentrate on your partner and pleasure. Don't think about anything else. Channel in and focus. Also, don't use a distraction to delay yourself from ejaculating either. Use the edging technique below. Limit drugs and alcohol. You may use drugs or alcohol as a way to relax, intensify pleasure, or to become more confident, but over time excessive use of drugs and alcohol can have the opposite effect. The pelvic floor muscles. It's likely that you've heard of the Kegel exercise at some point in your life, and perhaps only thought that these exercises apply to females to strengthen the vagina after childbirth. Well, males can greatly benefit from Kegels too. Kegels are specifically designed to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, which can help you to improve the quality and duration of your erection. Other benefits include a more intense orgasm, and direct enlargement of the penis, and can help cure ED. You can maximize your overall results by combining Kegels with jelks or stretches. The most common method of finding your PC pubococcygeus muscle is while urinating. Slowly contract the muscles which will either stop or slow the flow of urine. Those are your pelvic floor muscles. I advise you not to do this though, as it can cause an infection. Instead, a safer method is while you are erect, simply move your penis up and down to find your pelvic floor muscles. For men, Kegels are a great way to improve the overall health and hardness of the penis and enables the ability to last longer in bed. Kegels have one goal, which is to strengthen your PC muscle. This muscle is similar in both men and women. It stretches from the tailbone up to the pubic bone, which creates a hammock-like muscle floor. The Kegel exercise is different to all other penile exercises in that it contracts and strengthens real skeletal muscles, the pelvic floor muscles. Just like women, men can find Kegels very beneficial to improving their sex life. It is common that men skip out on Kegel exercises, as many do, because they are the only exercise that do not directly enlarge the penis. However, Kegels for men have a much wider range of other benefits, few of which that can cure problems or enlarge the penis indirectly. Some of these benefits include increased blood flow, helping you achieve a longer-lasting, harder erection, improved erection angle, increased ejaculation force and volume, giving a more intense explosive orgasm, helping you to control your ability to ejaculate, allowing greater sexual stamina. Indirectly enlarges the penis with increased blood flow, helps cure urinary incontinence and the ability to hold in urine for longer, especially during the night. A healthier prostate, and can be used in treatment of prostate swelling and pain due to BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. Can help prevent prolapsed pelvic organs. Kegel exercises. The PC muscle is easy to find. As I mentioned before, these are the muscles you use to move your penis up and down while erect. Just focus on lifting the entire pelvic floor upward, and continue to breathe throughout the contraction. Hold the contraction for as long as possible. Don't worry if you can only hold it for a few seconds or not at all. Try to record how long you can hold the contraction for. Slowly release and repeat for 7 to 10 repetitions. Each time you Kegel, gradually build up the duration so that you can squeeze the muscles for 10 seconds at a time. You should be able to see or feel your testicles lift when you perform the exercise correctly, and you may notice an improvement in your pelvic floor muscles in as little as 4 weeks. Kegels can be fun, as you can do them anywhere. It requires no assistance from your hands or legs. You can perform them while you're at work, watching TV, or even in the car. It's always best to start off slowly and increase the intensity over time. This is my recommendation to get you started with Kegels. For the first 4 weeks, try to achieve 50 reps per session, 3 to 5 days per week, having rest days in between. Try to maintain each contraction for at least 5 seconds depending on your existing PC muscle strength. As you become more experienced with Kegels and perform them more frequently, your PC muscle will become stronger and you'll be able to hold the contraction for a longer duration. Gradually work your way up from 5 to 10 minutes per day, incorporating more Kegels into your routine. Once your PC muscle is conditioned, you'll gain the ability to stop yourself from ejaculating, which is possible by tightening the contraction for around 10 seconds just before the point of no return. You can practice this while masturbating. When you feel you are at the point of no return, simply hold the contraction for 10 seconds or longer. Once the urge to orgasm subsides, simply release the contraction. This process may take weeks, months, or even years to perfect. Combining Kegels with jelks and stretches will promote more blood flow to the penis, which will enhance the effectiveness. Both involved. As you start to practice Kegels, you may unconsciously Kegel during sex, which may cause you to ejaculate too soon, as continuous contractions quickly drains the strength and endurance of the muscle. I understand it may be tempting to Kegel as much as possible at first, but it is important not to overtrain. Instead of seeing positive results, the whole process will become counterproductive. Bodybuilding is a great comparison, as someone who overtrains their muscles would become too sore or may injure themselves, being unable to continue, essentially overtraining and causing atrophy. This will do more damage than good. Always listen to your body and allow yourself time to rest and recover to reap the full benefits. Too much masturbation. Before we get into masturbation, I feel it is important to note that kegling too much either during sex or masturbation can cause penis fatigue, leading to weak erections or no erections at all. Chronic masturbation can lead to exhaustion and a drop in testosterone levels. Let's look at some of the effects of chronic masturbation. Weak erections, no morning wood, feeling tired, fatigue, pelvic pain, testicular pain, lower back pain, changes in vision. At the end of the day, masturbation is healthy. The penis needs exercise to keep it in shape. Have you ever heard the phrase use it or lose it? Well, the same applies here. Your penis also needs nutrients to keep the blood vessels and tissues healthy. A few erections throughout the day and throughout the night are healthy, as this helps to keep erection strength. Healthy testosterone levels are also very important to ensure proper blood flow. So you can see that masturbating occasionally can keep your penis healthy and in shape. Think of it this way: if a bodybuilder did nothing but train his arms every day, he would be constantly overtraining, cause fatigue to his biceps, and this can even cause muscle atrophy, which is shrinkage of the muscle. The same can apply to your penis. If you're a chronic masturbator and masturbate more than 30 times per week, then decrease your sessions slowly, say 20 sessions each week until you get to once a day. You will see a lot of improvement in your erections and morning wood once you reduce masturbation. Get to the point where you don't masturbate at all. Edging. Edging is on the best exercises to increase sexual stamina and improve the firmness of your erection. It indirectly makes your penis larger and can help cure premature ejaculation. Edging is essentially like masturbating, except just before you get to the point of no return, you stop. Don't squeeze your PC muscle to stop either. Keep your pelvic floor muscles relaxed. Wait until the feeling of ejaculation subsides and then carry on. This should be done for at least 15 minutes 3 times per week. Don't edge too much longer than this, as it can produce penis fatigue. You can either perform this alone or you can use it during sex with your partner, getting to the point of no return and then stopping or taking your penis out for 10 to 20 seconds for ejaculation to subside and then carry on. The whole point of edging is to learn when your body is near orgasm. The quicker you notice this, the sooner you can pull out and repeat, which will increase your stamina and sex drive. It allows you to decide when you want to orgasm, and when you finally do, the feeling is incredibly intense. Sexual meditation. Practicing sexual meditation is also a great way to benefit your sexual health. It's a great way to heal erectile dysfunction and especially performance anxiety. Set aside 15 minutes each day to lie down, relax and meditate. Many surveys have been undertaken on applicants applying this method, and the results shown a dramatic improvement in their sex lives. Lie down in bed, or take a bath, light some candles, just make sure you're in a really comfortable setting. Try to eliminate all negative thoughts, fears, unrelated fantasies and outside concerns. Let your mind and spirit relax. Concentrate on your rhythm of breathing, bringing your heart rate right down. Relax all of your muscles. Start from your toes and slowly move all the way up to your head, ensuring every muscle maintains relaxed. To get to the ideal relaxed state, it may take up to 5 minutes depending on repetition and experience. Once you are relaxed both physically and mentally, start to focus your attention on your genital area. Concentrate on your experience of enjoyable sensations of radiating warmth. While doing so, try penis exercises for confidence. There is no doubt that the penis is the body part that most men would like to change about themselves the most. Having a bigger penis would tremendously increase confidence. This not only increases confidence in the bedroom, bed self-esteem outside of the bedroom, masculinity and the way you carry yourself will be very apparent. Men are often said to think with their penises. They think about sex more than anything else throughout the day, so it is no surprise that the size of a man's member becomes his biggest issue. It's common for men to look around the locker room and compare himself to other men, and if he notices that other men are bigger than him, he can feel quite inadequate and less superior, leading to anxiety and depression. Through penis exercise, you can enlarge your penis both in length and girth. You can also gain a much harder and firmer erection. The 3 exercises you will perform are penis stretches, either using a device or manually. Jelks for girth, and the most important is the contraction of the pelvic floor muscles, which we have explained earlier, which are Kegels. If you want to increase your penis size, I have a book on exactly how to do so. Penis enlargement. Simple steps to a bigger penis. I discuss my experience, the many products on the market, what works, what doesn't, side effects of using Viagra. If you suffer from ED, Viagra can help you perform and enjoy sex and boost your confidence. It can kick in as little as 20 to 30 minutes, but depending on your dosage, it can last in your system for up to 8 hours or more. It can benefit men who have heart failure, and it is easy to consume. As much as Viagra has been saluted by many for treatment of ED, it has many short-term side effects, and if used long-term, it can have detrimental effects on your health. The majority of these side effects are the result due to the main active ingredient, sildenafil. Let's take a look at the many side effects that can take place. Most common side effects: burning feeling in stomach or chest, rapid heart beats, anxiety, twitching, insomnia, pins and needles, burning sensations, rashes or red patches on the skin, headaches, abnormal vision, seeing shades of colors differently than before, sensitivity to light. The more rare side effect: pain of urinating, upset stomach, ringing in the ears, find breathing hard, bladder pain, indigestion, bleeding of the eye, diarrhea, behavioral change such as feeling high or drunk, bone pains, cold sweats or chills, breast enlargement, confusion, hearing loss, struggle to concentrate, feeling lightheaded, dizziness, drowsiness, peeling of the skin, dry mouth, irregular heartbeats, increased sweating and thirst, continuous headache, nightmares, lower back and side pain, hands feel numb, painful erection, prolonged painful erection, feeling weak, sore throat. Some of the side effects from sildenafil may not need medical attention, as your body can adjust to it and the side effects can disappear. Just to be on the safe side, if you haven't been prescribed Viagra, then make a visit to your GP before you take any, and if you are taking it and you have experienced any of the above, go visit your GP and discuss the side effects. Another interesting fact to add is that if you don't suffer with ED and you are using Viagra for a sexual enhancement, long-term use can lead to ED if you stop using it. Another important point to make is that most of, if not all of, the herbal Viagra brands claim that each ingredient contained in the pills are all natural, but in fact they contain dangerously high levels of prescription-only, anti-obesity and ED drugs that are contained in prescribed Viagra. They claim that there are no side effects, which is completely untrue. Some of them produce the exact same side effects as Viagra, and reports state that many outdated Viagra pills are crushed up and added to the so-called herbal Viagra, so beware. If a company or seller won't give you a detailed report of the exact ingredients in their product, then it is clear something is wrong. Foods that boost your sex drive. 1. Coffee. The caffeine kick from a cup of Java boosts your metabolism and gets your blood pumping. 2. Oysters. They are rich in the mineral zinc and vitamin B6, which are both vital for testosterone. 3. Chilies. When your face flushes after eating a curry, that's the blood vessels expanding thanks to the effect of the chilies. 4. Bananas. Rich in potassium, great for your heart and circulation. 5. Salmon. The omega-free fatty acids in oily fish make the blood less sticky, enhancing blood flow to the parts that matter. 6. Onions. Chemicals in onions and garlic thin the blood and enhances your circulation. 7. Red wine. Great source of resveratrol, which helps your main arteries, while the little blue pill only works on tiny blood vessels. 8. Spinach. High in zinc, which helps produce testosterone. 9. Porridge. The soluble fiber in oatmeal mops up cholesterol, helping keep your blood vessels smooth and stretchy. 10. Celery. Produces androsterone, which is the same type of hormone released when men sweat, and it has a pheromone type of effect that women find attractive. 11. Dates. High in iron and potassium. 12. Dark chocolate. Cacao in chocolate when ingested produces a lot of endorphin. Foods that increase testosterone. 1. Mediterranean diet. Consisting of nuts, whole grains, fruits, extra virgin olive oil, red wine, healthy fats and vegetables. 2. Garlic. Increase the amount of garlic you consume by using supplements or adding garlic sauce to your plate. Garlic contains a chemical called diallyl-disulfide, which increases testicular weight and testosterone levels. 3. Beans. Eat more beans as they have a high zinc content, and zinc is correlated with high testosterone and low estrogen, as zinc inhibits aromatase, which is an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. 4. Vitamin A. Increase vitamin A by consuming foods such as carrots, sweet potatoes, squash, cantaloupe and eggs. 5. Beef. Has many components that impact testosterone such as zinc, saturated fat, iron, protein and magnesium. Be careful not to exceed your cholesterol limit. 6. Vitamin D. Increase vitamin D by consuming more foods such as mushrooms, salmon and foods that increase your sperm count and fertility. 1. Oysters. 2. Dark chocolate. 3. Maca plant. 4. Bananas. 5. Asparagus. 6. Walnuts. 7. Squash seeds. 8. Ginseng. 9. Garlic. 10. Goji berries. 11. Pumpkin seeds. 12. Red foods. Top 10 aphrodisiac foods. 1. Arugula. Has been used as an aphrodisiac since the early ages and blocks contaminants that can harm your libido. 2. Honey. Is a symbol of procreation, and boron in honey regulates estrogen and testosterone. 3. Avocado. Contains high levels of vitamin E and helps to maintain youthful vigor and energy levels. 4. Mustard. Increases blood circulation. Good circulation leads to long-lasting erections and great sex. 5. Cinnamon. Produces heat in the body. It increases appetite both physically and sexually. 6. Chili peppers. Stimulate endorphins, which causes your heart rate to speed up and make you sweat. 7. Bananas. Contain bromelain enzymes, which triggers testosterone production. 8. Pine nuts. Are high in zinc, which is essential for a healthy sex drive. 9. Oysters. Also high in zinc and produces sex hormones. 10. Pumpkin seeds. Are high in salad recipe. Asparagus 1 bundle. Contains vitamin E and is a sex hormone booster. It also improves the condition of your skin. Eating enough of this will make your penis a lot more sensitive. Avocado whole, small. Contains folic acid, which helps metabolize the protein in your body. Doctors also recommend avocado as a natural food that increases libido. Almonds 1 cup crushed. Contains essential fatty acids that help promote sex hormone production in men. Plus some lettuce, 1 lemon, 1/2 cup olive oil, 3 clove garlics pounded, 1/2 cup vinegar. Preparation method. For the dressing, combine the vinegar, garlic and olive oil in a bowl, squeeze in the whole lemon and mix well. In a separate bowl, throw in all of the greens, lettuce, asparagus and avocado meat. Sprinkle the almonds on top of the salad. Add the dressing and enjoy. This salad recipe is a bowl of goodness and full of antioxidants. The dressing is a healthy combination of healthy foods for you. The olive oil is one of the healthiest oils that naturally lowers cholesterol. The garlic is also great for your heart, helps prevent heart attacks and stroke. Aphrodisiac drink 1 Nature's Viagra. Watermelon 1/2. Contains various nutrients, and when eaten in large quantities it produces many aphrodisiac properties. 2 of the main ones are lycopene and citrulline. The excellent source of lycopene helps reduce colon, prostate, breast, endometrial and lung cancer. Its high quantity of citrulline is an amino acid that helps relax blood vessels much like Viagra, without the side effects. It also helps to eliminate free radicals that can oxidize cholesterol. Lemon 1/2 lime 1/2 strawberries 1 handful, for their citric acid content. Preparation method. Chop watermelon into small pieces into a juicer to obtain about 0.5 liters of watermelon juice. Don't waste the rind as this contains a high amount of citrulline, the white part. Squeeze in the juice of lemon and lime and for its citric acid content and blend it together. Then add aphrodisiac drink 2 Nature's Viagra. 1/4 watermelon, don't forget the rind. 1/2 beetroot 1 lime or lemon 1 teaspoon maca powder 1/2 pinch cayenne pepper 3 to 4 pumpkin seeds. Preparation method. Cut the watermelon in 1/2 and then 1/4 it. Make sure you include the white part of the watermelon too, as this has very strong nutrients. Slice the beetroot in 1/2 and slice in 1/2 again. Put those ingredients into a blender and squeeze in the lime or lemon. Add 1 teaspoon of maca powder and 1/2 pinch of cayenne pepper. Blend the ingredients together, sprinkle the pumpkin seeds on top and drink. I cut them really small, but you can also throw them in the blender if you're not too keen on the taste. Aphrodisiac drink 3 Nature's Viagra. Carrots X4 medium. Rich in antioxidants which mop all free radicals that cause cancer, vitamin for young skin and eyes, and contains lots of fiber. Celery X3 stalks. Nature's aspirin, an anti-inflammatory, packed with vitamin C, B vitamins. Beetroot X4 chunks. Contains boron that increases our sex hormones, also a natural antidepressant which converts to serotonin. Ginger X3 slices. Used highly for anti-gas, anti-nausea, anti-morning sickness and anti-inflammatory, which is another natural pain reliever. Preparation method. Chop up the ingredients appropriately.